I've never been in more debt in my life. You know, we're running major deficits. I'm hard into my line of credits and stuff like that, and just waiting for us to open.
Emotions are high as Manitoba is less than 24 hours away from an update on possible changes to COVID Code Red restrictions. And business owners say they are still in the dark about whether or not they will be able to open their doors for business in the coming days. Christopher Graves, owner of the King's Head Pub, is among several business owners who are anxious to find out if anything is going to change on January 8th in Manitoba. His bar has been closed for months. He was forced to sell his home to stay financially stable during the pandemic and says he can't go on much longer if he isn't able to open up to the public soon.
If we continue on being shut down, that'll essentially be a minimum of at least 5 months that we've been shut down for any inside dining, which is absolutely brutal. I mean, our losses are in the 6 figures, man.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford is considering tougher COVID-19 restrictions after the province saw more than 3,500 positive cases and 89 deaths on Wednesday alone. Jan Nikolai, owner of Toronto's Black Line Tattoo, says this year has been tough on business.
The first lockdown started in March of last year and lasted all the way till end of June. Then we had the July, August, September, October to try to kind of make back, recuperate some of the losses. And then we went yet in another lockdown.
Nikolai says his tattoo shop can't be open right now, and he doesn't understand why a tattoo shop like his, with hospital-level standards for sanitization, couldn't at least have a minimum of one artist and one client in the shop.
Why we could not even operate just by appointment only, even if it's just one customer at the time. It's been a very, very tough year from that perspective.
Meanwhile, Quebec is preparing to enter maximum alert red, which the government says will go into effect January 9th. It will bring targeted, restrictive measures that could extend to prohibiting non-essential activities, including a curfew starting from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., expected to last until February 8th. Manitoba's acting Deputy Chief Provincial Public Health Officer, Dr. Jazz Atwal, says conversations around restrictions and any potential easing of them are still ongoing, and discussions about Code Red restrictions could be discussed as late as Friday morning before being announced to the public.
I mean, at this point, we're still looking to see what we will be doing with the orders. We don't speculate, right? We're looking at different scenarios. I know not much has been said, but I wouldn't interpret that in any way that the orders would be lifted.
As for Graves, he says communication and transparency from the province around the health restrictions in Manitoba has been terrible, and wonders if it has anything to do with his industry being viewed as second class.
We're not the investment banking industry. We're not a manufacturing industry. We're the hospitality industry. We're down here, right? They look at it as a poverty industry because most people make minimum wage in our industry.
In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.